Me and Dallas heard that they got cinnamon rolls up top, so we're gonna go get some cinnamon rolls. Dad's gotta get his coffee. Dad's trying to find us some duct tape because Billy had a buddy sit on my golf cart. Right there. Put a hole in my seat. I just can't have anything nice. Thought you'd find some black duct tape. Army Dad.
Black duct tape. Oh, that's
Hoorah.
I mean.
Well, they sure are scraping it. Tyrone, well, how much track prep you think this is gonna take?
We're ready by 4 o'clock.
Ready by 4?
We should. Honestly, he told me he thought he'd have it ready by 3:30. So yeah, she's left a little money on the bottom.
You think it's gonna be a rutted out, pretty bumpy track, or you think she's gonna blade off pretty nice?
Pretty hard still, so I think we'll be good today.
Oh, cool, cool. I mean, I'm starting front row outside, so I need a nice track.
Nice front row outside.
Heck yeah.
Well, she'll be fast probably still.
Well, I got dusted on my inside, so I gotta make a quick move right away.
Right.
You don't mind being on Minnesota dirt, do you?
No.
Awesome. Well, awesome. Well, thank you.
No problem. Good luck tonight.
Thank you. Yeah.
We need 2 cinnamon rolls and a wet milk.
Sorry, they don't have your chocolate milk, though.
Must have ran out.
Must have ran out.
We didn't milk the brown cow this morning.
Brown cow. It got out of the fence.
Yep, I got it.
Whoo-wee.
Worse than kids at Kmart.
It's too bad we didn't bring you like Hershey syrup, then we could have your chocolate milk.
We came right at the right time. Look at the line.
Oh yeah, they're piling in. They heard that. Heard the intercom.
Thank you, dear.
Thank you.
Thank you. Speaking of Charlie,
He was angry. What'd you do? Just wake up, princess?
no, he's been doing video. He's been editing.
All slicked back.
We were talking, we just come to the conclusion that Billy's last time here was the time he wrecked the Ramirez car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I'll tell you later.
Charlie's worried about, just leave it on.
It is a little loud.
No, it's not loud. He's worried about it being on YouTube.
Yeah, you know,
a lot of editing to get that on.
I couldn't upload that
You can? What are they gonna do to us?
because they scan it.
Yeah, we
So
should
as soon as they
review.
find copyright material, they're like, you can't post that.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. All right, well, when we just did the whole interview
Yeah,
with
the whole
music,
interview thing was completely wasted.
I didn't know that.
There's a whole thing. When you post a video, did you see that whole like
All right, whatever.
discrepancy page?
All right.
You see it published?
So do you want to tell that story over again or no? Do you want the Ramirez story for your content? Sure. Then you stand right here and then we'll look at, you can make faces while he's talking.
Well, since the
All right, so we're at Fountain City. We're at Mississippi Thunder Speedway in Fountain City, Wisconsin, and we don't race here very often, and we're just trying to figure out the last time Billy was here, and I think we figured it out.
So yeah, so Sammy wasn't with us last night, but she came today, and I asked her if she'd ever been here before, and she said yeah. When we first started dating, we came here. Well, Sammy and I have been dating now for 4 years, and she said it was the night that I wrecked Charlie's A-Mod. So long story short, the weekend before I brought it here, Charlie was gone somewhere. I raced Deer Creek, and started on the pole, went to turn 1, and Charlie's a lot smaller than me, as you can see. I went to turn the wheel, and my hand hit my gut, and I couldn't turn the wheel. And so I had to start driving the car like this. I managed to drive it back up to second, and I lost that race by like 200ths of a second. So then for the feature, I actually took the dish steering wheel and I flipped it around.
But the feature never happened because it rained.
Yeah. So Charlie was going to drill that next weekend. You were gone somewhere.
at graduation parties.
Graduation parties, something like that.
I was still a high schooler at this time.
So Lansing canceled, and Tammy wanted to race, and I wanted to race. Well, they don't run with soda here. So Charlie's A-Mod was sitting there, so I said, I don't need to ask. So
It was kind of an ask.
So I loaded it up in Tammy's trailer, and we all came here.
Yeah, I guess he knew we took it out here, but he didn't know those were the pictures of when he started sending them wrecked cars pictures.
Yeah, what happened is that.
So let me tell the story how I wrecked it.
Finish your part.
So yeah, started. I don't know where I started in the heat race. We got like 2 laps in. I was in second. I wasn't really catching Cummins, but Cummins really wasn't pulling me. Going into turn 3, see a white flash in my left eye, and like I turned to look, and there was a car coming straight up through the infield and straight up the track and throttled me right in the driver's door, spun me into the wall. It hit the left rear, then it pulled the left front in.
Oh, it hit right front and left. Yeah, it was front and rear.
Know, but I know
tore it up.
It tore the J bar out of the car.
It was bad.
Bent the frame horns.
It was
took
bad.
out the housing. Yeah.
The car barely had a scratch on it.
Yeah, it was not a good deal.
It was a 2014 Ramirez car, one of Derek Ramirez's cars that we bought. That's back when Derek was building cars.
So I was at work when Lansing canceled, and my father asked me if I want to go to Fountain City and go racing. I said no, I don't know that track very well. I don't know the people are there. I'm still getting new to A-mods. Not a good idea. I'll pass. I have graduation parties that I can go to, and so I said car's safe in a trailer. You're good. And then I'm at the graduation parties having a good time. And I get a text message from my father, and it's a couple of pictures, and the first picture is like a rear end all pushed out, J-bar laying on the ground. And then the next picture is a couple of frame horns completely bent over. And I'm like, oh, I'm looking at these pictures, I'm like, man, tough night for that guy. And then as I'm looking at the front frame horns bent over, I realized the front nose all crumpled up. You could just make out a clown jumping out of the box. And I'm like, that's my car. So I text Dad, where are you guys?
Yep.
And then I just get a text back, I think you know. So.
The car was never the same since. It was still a good car, but you won with that car.
Won my first USMT, or I got into my first USMT show.
Yeah, you got in about 3 or 3.
Your first A-mod win was that car.
And your first A-mod win was in that car.
That was a good car. I love that car.
Yep.
It handled awesome for me. That's why I got so cocky with it.
I'm still waiting to see it roll out on the track here.
It's not like the guy's selling it again.
Is it?
Yeah, I think someone. It might have been Dallas. Were you telling me that? Oh. Someone told me they saw it for sale again.
Well, good. Maybe we should buy back.
$500.
So, all right. Well, so the plan is for today, they're doing double features. They got to do another B main and then double features for all classes. And then they plan to have all that done by, I don't know, whatever. I guess we're supposed to start racing at 4 today.
Yeah,
and then
we're gonna start at 6.
Once they got everything done, then they're gonna take like a half an hour break, and then they're gonna start all over again. So it's like 2 days of racing pretty much in one day.
Pretty much.
So Charlie starts on the front row in the A-Mod feature next to Dustin Sorensen. And then Billy, I'm not quite sure where he's gonna start yet because we gotta see what happens on the B main, but he didn't make the redraw, but so he's probably gonna be somewhere like 8th, 9th, 10th, somewhere in there probably.
5th row probably.
Well, they took top 4 out of each.
No, they took top 5 out of the heat, but top 3 redraw.
No, it was top 4.
Top 4 out
top 4 out of the heat, and then top 3 redrew.
But top 3 got the redraw.
Yeah, well, since you're in the redraw, regardless, so you're gonna start at 16.
You think that deep?
No, because
well, I guess
4
times 4 is 16.
Was there 4 heats?
So 3 times 12. So yeah, so then 12.
So it'll be 13th, 14th. Then
but no, I'm saying 12 got the redraw. There's 3 out of each heat got the redraw, and there was 4 heats.
So out of those chips would be 1 through 12.
That's what I'm saying. So
you're gonna be
13th, 14th,
7th or 8th row. Holy
somewhere back there.
We got work to do. We got work.
So all right, so that's the plan for today. Weather is a little overcast, but I don't know. The forecast is a little bit spotty.
Oh, track looks a lot better than it did
But
last
we'll see.
night.
They've been working the crap. They had a bulldozer out there this morning scraping the mud off it, out of the bottom. So, all right. Well, that's it. That's it for Fountain City update.
Peace.
Thank you. Like, share, and subscribe.
All right, Minnesota Dirt, the series of events. We were just talking about the old Ramirez car, reminiscing on the good times. And we got, next thing you know, Mr. Voltman come pulling up, rolling out the old Ramirez car out of the trailer. We're like, no way. This is my first time seeing it since selling it. And there she is. Remember, this was Derek Ramirez's old car. So Pretty cool seeing this car again. Bringing back some good memories, especially looking at some of the parts, the setups, and how we were able to adjust things on it. Did not think though that I was gonna see this car with a Ford motor in it, but that's pretty cool. She's looking good. Simon got the same front bumper that I sold it on, so that means that nothing's gotten wrecked.
Sit down in the dirt like that, 'cause that's why we did it. Yeah, we got this thing to really hike.
Too cool. And it's still got the same RPM tag, gauges are all still the same. So that's cool. Well, we'll stay tuned and watch him tonight and see how he does.
Things are starting to heat up.
Yeah,
This
that's
fin-
right too.
Just finished the driver's meeting. Starting to get a little warm out.
Get tires all situated.
Charlie's getting tires situated.
Here's the tires that are going on.
Trade secret.
Our first feature of the year.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I think it's like,
But what about the tires that are on the car? Those are coming off?
yeah,
Oh. Well, we just put them on.
I know.
Why'd you make us put them on? Now you're taking them out. Are you changing your mind?
Yeah, I'm kind of making sure I'm prepared and ready.
Adding some stagger or taking some stagger away?
Maybe adding a little bit of stagger.
Add a little bit.
About a half an inch.
Okay. Sammy's in deep thought.
Taking a nap.
Sammy was trying to take a nap and then Charlie turned the air conditioning on.
Yeah, it's too hot in there.
Hey,
What?
you're cute.
Alright. Nice.
Nice, dude.
Thank you.
Billy's, I'm not sure what Billy's doing.
I'm hanging out.
Trying to score points with Sammy. It's probably nervous energy.
No. What's there to be nervous about?
No idea.
Another day at the racetrack.
So, but anyway, getting to be about that time, so we got to run some, I think we got to run one more B main, and then for the B mods, and then we roll into, start rolling into features. So, we'll check back in with you later.
All right, so racing is underway here. Rolling through the makeout features. Billy, I believe, is starting 16th in his. We just kind of did some rough math, but didn't actually go look at lineups yet. Then I'm starting in front row outside. Looking everything over. I thought the track is going to stay pretty moist, but sun's a shining, so the track's drying out quick. So we're kind of putting things all back, doing a little tire prep. Billy's got his car all together. Hoping for a good night for both features, and should be fun, so stay tuned. What you thinking, Sammy?
I'm thinking we're gonna win.
Billy's gonna win it.
Yeah.
All the way from 16th.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like your thinking. I think he is too.
Yeah.
Do you want to do the honors?
How'd it go, Charlie?
Good. I thought we had the right setup. I thought we were gonna nail that track. And I go out there, and I thought the car wasn't bad for the first 3 laps. And then I got Jake Tim on the top of me, past me, going into 3. And so then the next lap, I'm like, well, Dustin and Jake are running the top, so I'll try the top in 3 and 4. And I went up there, and my car did not stick like their car did. Could have been driver error. And I put the car on the wall and pushed the whole right side over. After that, I felt like the car was very free, way freer after that, and then the car just got progressively worse. So I went to the front.
Yeah, we've been raining. It got rained out last night. They've been pushing the mud out this place with a bulldozer, and so I think we were set up for something a lot heavier. And it turned out, I mean, it is so dry, and I mean, it was almost taking rubber.
Balance. I need your locked memory. All right, ready? Before I forget this. 15 and 7/8?
Nope, relax.
Okay. Up on the right rear, 1 hole.
Okay.
25 pounds on the right rear. 25-pound weight on the right rear as high as we can get it. 4 rounds out of the right rear, 2 rounds in the left front, 1/4 inch on the pinion.
Why don't you write it down?
That's fucking a lot.
That's what we're doing.
There's a notepad in the truck.
I got it.
He ain't got nothing. So everybody's throwing the book at it. This is definitely not a track we're used to running. So not that we're trying to make excuses. We should have this figured out by now, but we certainly didn't have it figured out. So we're trying to put the back end back on the car, and Billy's doing the same thing. He didn't really go backwards, but he didn't go forward either. But again, he was just super free as well. So both boys are making bar changes. We're taking out stagger. We're trying everything we can think of to make a little more of a more presentable showing. Left side of the car looks good.
You're gonna be a box car? That's cool, man. You're Halloween.
Yeah.
You don't know?
What are you gonna be for Halloween? You
Are you a derby driver? Race car driver.
Come on.
No.
Not in a box car, at least. It's not a box car. Oh, right. Yes, right. Yeah.
That's an easy one. What do you say, buddy? There you go, buddy.
Round out this 9-car lineup with a 68 machine.
6th, so third row outside. I also am starting 6th, third row outside for my feature. It's been a long season, and it's tough doing big shows back to back to each other. So I'm scared to say it, but I think this might be the last race of the year. We are extremely wore out, and the racing bank accounts get low, and it's empty. So I think after this, we're calling it a year. So let's hope this is the last good race for Billy and the last good race for me. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for the great year of racing and all your guys' support. This is what happens when you cook a regular tire. Blister it. So now, I get the enjoyment of trying to figure out what I'm going to do for a right side tire. Because you don't really want to put a brand new tire on the right side, because then it'll look way worse than this. It's hot. Very hot.
That was the car.
It was better. Not good enough.
So you started 2nd but finished 4th, so you made the redraw.
Redrew 6th.
Redrew 6th for the A main. Pretty tough crowd. Crasper, Josh Angst, Cummins.
Alright, we got work to do.
Still too free?
Super free. It was terribly free going in, and it was free coming off. But then once everything got hot, I mean, 15 laps later, and I was already in the back. Then she actually started sticking pretty hard.
If I had my way, you would have pulled off. Did you see me waving at you?
I don't know, I saw hand gestures, but I don't know what you're signaling.
I was like, pack it up. We missed the setup again.
This track's difficult.
Bring it home in one piece. Did they, when that dude spun out in the front and you got tagged, did it hit her break anything?
No, yeah, it crushed in my header.
It hit the header?
Yeah.
Oh. That's the first damage you've had all season.
Oh, yeah, I'll say.
That's good.
Kyle that's told me a pretty neat one.
That'll be
He
expensive.
says you fill it with water and freeze it.
What good's that gonna do? Oh,
It expands.
you might get the dent out, yeah. And you gotta get the. Well, I'll have to see before you pull the motor out. Try to straighten it. Yeah, you were playing around with Cummins way too much.
I had fun.
Well, I'm glad you're having fun, because I was scared to death. We have. Man, there's nothing left of that tire. So Charlie.
This is right when it's just starting to get good.
Yeah, when it's starting to get good. So let's do a little season recap, because we are officially done. Charlie, you have not even bent a front bumper this season.
Or rear bumper.
Or rear bumper for that matter. You replaced the rear bumper because when we bought the car it had a little bit of a dent in the back bumper, and you wanted a fresh bumper on there for the Jamboree.
I wanted to have, for once, roll my car off for the Jamboree and have that thing be.
So you put a new
spotless.
front bumper on it and a new rear bumper on it, but it didn't need it.
Didn't need it.
They were a little scuffed.
Yeah.
So you went the entire season without even bending a wheel, a
No
bumper,
wheels, bumpers.
no DNFs.
Probably. I think this is my third quarter panel on here.
Yeah, no, nobody. This is only the second body.
Yeah, second door. But I mean, my passenger door didn't really need to be changed. It just looked up.
You had no DNFs. Racing every week.
Only broke one bar. Now
You broke a bar, yeah.
That's 'cause the bar-
And you still finished, and you still made the redraw.
Made the redraw.
That was at Mason, or at Webster City.
Yeah.
Still made the redraw. So your heat races have been outstanding. We just got to get these features figured out.
Which is crazy, is I remember when we had the Ramirez car, I couldn't be.
Your heat races were terrible, and your features were awesome.
The features I can fast time cars.
So I don't know. We're gonna do our homework. We're gonna take the car back over to Bob Harris, BHE. I think we need to have a different right rear spring combination. I think we're just set up. I think we're too stiff. This was originally a 604 crate car, and I think those 604 cars need a little more right rear spring than these big motored cars. But I don't know. But I was very nervous. I was like, the year is almost over.
I know, I figured you'd say something, and since I kept putting it on the top.
I was more comfortable with it on the top, because then I'd have to worry about a bunch of knuckleheads slamming into each other and beating the living crap out of each other for 15th, like the 55 car.
Oh, there can't be
I'm
number,
like, what in the
There can't
world?
be number dropping.
Well,
But yeah, I was a little
I
surprised.
had no idea. I mean, they were packing that thing in there like it was 50 grand to
Piling
win.
it in underneath me.
Like it was 50 grand to win.
Yeah, I mean, even when the car actually, again, at the end, it felt really good. I mean, I could drive it in hard. Coming out of the corner, though, I couldn't really get in the throttle. It was pedal, but it wasn't terrible. I've had worse. But I've never been able to drive a car in so hard at a track like that. I was piling this thing in there, and it's just stuck. Right front would just grab, and that thing would just turn.
Well, that's good.
I couldn't get off.
Yeah, no. All right, well, we're in one piece other than maybe a little bit of a bent header.
All right, well, this is gonna be the last and final sign off of the year. Besides we're at the track, we'll be making all kinds of videos of rebuilding these cars during the winter, and it'd be cool if I get some video of that Bob Harris is about doing the updates. We'll see. But again, thank you guys for all your support this year. We super appreciate it. All the fans that stopped down by the trailer just to talk with us, tell us about the YouTube channel, how much they love watching it, buying the sweatshirts and t-shirts. That helps out a ton because that allows us to buy even more apparel, like hats. I would like to get some beanies. It's awesome. We got sweatshirts now, but we got more left over. They'll carry over to the next year, and we'll get more t-shirts and sweatshirts then. But with your guys' help, getting all the subscribers we can, once we hit more subscribers, we can start doing YouTube live. A lot more content we can put on YouTube. So again, hit that subscribe button. Go on Instagram, follow us on Instagram. Go on Facebook, hit that follow or hit the follow and like. And then also on YouTube, hit that bell for the notifications. Thank you guys. We'll see you in the 2022 race season. It wasn't exactly the results we wanted, but I watched a lot more cars pull off that were a lot more tore up than us and finished behind us. So,
And you passed a lot of cars.
I think
and then you gave a bunch back.
I think I passed a bunch of cars to get back to where I started. But no, for not being here in the last 4 years, showing up and doing what we did this weekend, I feel like it was definitely pretty good, you know. Definitely could have improved, but just gotta race this track more.
Yeah, well.
Hard to just show up and expect to be in a top 5 car, especially against these guys, you know. These guys are all local. They race this place every Friday. You know, $1,000 to win, so you know they're up on the wheel.
How do you think your season went?
My season, it was awesome. You know, I just got off the phone with Adam and Les, and I told them a big thank you. You know, a lot of our success is definitely with a lot of their help. You know, tech support, anything I've ever needed, those guys are always answer their phone, and you know, we talk about adjustments, stuff, and get their opinion. And you know, the car's usually always been pretty solid. You know, as long as we don't run out of talent, we're usually always a top 5 car.
Yeah. So we were talking to Charlie. Charlie has not even bent a bumper this season, or a wheel, or has any DNFs or anything like that. How about you?
I can't say the same. I think we went through what, 2 front bumpers? I think we went through 2 front bumpers.
One trip to the jig.
1 trip to the jig. We pancaked probably 4 beadlocks. I don't think we wrecked any regular wheels.
No.
I think just beadlocks were the 2 times we slapped the wall.
And you did get a win.
And we got a win.
So, all right. Well, we got a long drive home.
Yes, we do.
And
I'm tired.
anything to say to the YouTube channel out there?
Just thank you guys for all your support. We really, really appreciate it. It's definitely chance right now of probably not. I don't know. I could change my mind in an hour, or I might not change my mind at all. But I'm thinking this is probably the end for 2021. I'd like to go and do some deer hunting, and I'd also like to kind of do a little. I should probably make up some girlfriend time. I've been gone all summer, so. But hey, big thanks. I don't want to drag us out.
All right, well, we have made it back to the homestead. Now it's time to get the toter all prepped ready for storage this winter. And then the race trailer, we gotta get that all unloaded, toolbox out, all the things that can't freeze. Stops if she gets cold in Minnesota. And now it's time to start working on some house projects, since I'm gonna be working on a race car. Like my plow truck slash dump truck. She needs some love. Cab's kind of held together with ratchet straps, but hydraulic dump bed, cool truck, 460 big block. But she don't run right now. We'll get that fixed. So, like I said, race season's over. You know, I'm pretty pooped, pretty wore out, but I'll be honest, it would be a lot of fun to go down to like Missouri and do the Lucas Oil, and then do a little traveling would be pretty cool. But I just, with work, I can't afford to take the time off. Racing budget slash bank account is pretty drained right now, so. And then didn't get the best results we wanted at Fountain City. So I think we're just gonna regroup and start tearing down the cars, getting themselves rebuilt, and get that car sent off to Bob Harris. So then we can get ready for the next upcoming season. So again, thank you guys for being Minnesota Dirt subscribers and fans and followers and coming down to the pits and all that. And I think probably our next video after this is going to be probably about a breakdown of our season, and maybe do a nice little interview with me and Billy, or also think about maybe doing a live Q&A on Facebook. So if you guys think that's a good idea, let me know. I'm hoping to get this video out quick. And yeah, please again, remember to go on Facebook, like, follow, subscribe on YouTube, follow on Instagram. And again, thank you guys for everything you do for us.